Hey guys, welcome back to BrokeNbricks. I am working on a mock right now, a digital one on Bricklink Studio, but it's not ready. So we're going to be doing another tier list today, sorry about that, and we're going to be ranking all of the minifigures from Lego The Hobbit. Okay, so I think these are all in kind of vague release order, so yeah, we're just gonna go through in the order that I have the images. So first up we have a Mirkwood Elf Guard, and I think C tier is nothing too special. No leg printing, yeah, C tier. Bilbo. Bilbo from the Bag End set, I think. I think this is a solid B tier. Bilbo with his red coat. I do really like this minifigure. I think we'll go A tier. Yeah, we'll go A tier for him. Gollum. Now the other Gollum I gave S tier, but I think that one has a nicer face print, so I think we're gonna bump this one down to A tier. Goblin Soldier. I'll say B tier. I don't think they quite nailed the design of the goblins from the movies, and we'll put the other one next to him because they are essentially the same. Tariel, everyone's favorite character from The Hobbit. The minifigure's decent though. I think B tier. Legolas. Legolas was really nice with the gold. I think we'll go A tier. Okay, Feely. B tier, maybe? I feel like a lot of the Hobbit minifigures are B tier. I don't know if that's like problems with the minifigures or if that's just like me being biased against the Hobbit movies. Keely and Feely, they're so similar, these minifigures. I do think Keely is a little bit better looking though. Yazneg is an interesting one. The original design for Azog. I don't know why I put D tier. He's not D tier. He's got like grey eyebrows, and they look really weird because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any eyebrows in the movie. I know it's based on concept art or whatever, but it just looks strange. I think we'll go C tier. Hunter Orc. It's just a mod orc, but with the legs from the goblins. I don't think they're too bad. We'll go B tier. Thorin. Thorin thinks a high B tier. I would put him above the goblins. Biffa. He's got a really good like the mold for his hair and beard piece, and it's also got the axe piece as well. Yeah, I think we'll go top of B tier. The Goblin King. Not a fan of the character design in the movies, but it is a really good big fig. Oh, this is a tricky one. He's not the nicest. He's not the nicest guy to look at, is he? He can have B tier. We'll put him there. There we go. The Goblin Scribe really does not look like the one from the movie. He just looks strange with the brown legs. It looks like he's got really high waisted trousers, so I think it's probably the worst one so far. Ori. Again, don't like the character design for the movie, but the minifigure. I think I don't like the purple. I think the purple is way too bright. We put him in a Medita. I do not like him. Nori's an interesting one. We will go with, I think, just below the Goblin King. I think it's fair. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Dory's a bit plain and boring. Honestly, top of Sita. Yeah, it's my opinion. You can't. Right. Okay. Another Hunter Orc. It's just the same as the other one, but with a quiver. Balin. I like Balin. Think go just below Biffa. I think Biffa is just a little bit more interesting. Dwalin. I do really like the Dwalin minifigure. A tier I think is a bit higher though. B tier. I think we'll go. Actually, no. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I do like him a lot. Bomber. Oh god. As a minifigure, I think this is a pretty amazing execution with that the beard piece. But I'm not really a fan of the character design, so it kind of balances out. We'll put him at the top of B tier. Both is not too interesting apart from the hat. Where do we think? Think about here. Yeah, I think B tier. Another Mirkwood elf. This one's slightly better than the other one because it's got the hairpiece instead of the hood. The Mirkwood elf, I think Chief, is it? Or it's the one that looks after the keys. Definitely better than the other ones. I think low B tier. Gloin is... Well, if you saw my Lord of the Rings tier list video, you know how I felt about the older version of him. This one is much better though, obviously. I think we'll go... I think a lot of the dwarves have kind of ended up in B tier. Right. Oin. He's got a really good beard piece. I like him more than goblins. Probably better than Thorin. Probably better than Button. No, I prefer Balin. There we go. Bilbo with the blue coat. Most expensive Lord of the Rings / Hobbit minifigure, unless we're gonna try and pretend that Peter Jackson minifigure doesn't exist. Where I like him more than that version of Bilbo, but not as much as the one I would put in A tier. So I think we'll put him better than the goblins. I do prefer the Thorin minifigure, yeah. Beorn, I think, is A tier. He's got a really good... well, it's not just a hair mold. He's really strange because his head is like... His head and his hair is one mold, which is really strange. But I think they absolutely nailed him. Better than Dwalin, surely. Better than Bilbo, yeah. Better than Gollum as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think Beorn's the best one here, so far at least. Right, Gundabad Orc. Much prefer these to the Mordor Orcs. Or the Hunter Orcs, rather. Prefer them to the Goblins. I really like the Gundabad Orc minifigures, and especially the ones with the shoulder spikes. So he will go at the top. And then the ones without the hair are not as good, in my opinion. So you can go there. We've got the Mirkwood Elf Archer, much better looking outfit than the other one. So I think we will go B tier, and we'll put him above the elf. Thranduil has an absolutely amazing hairpiece with the crown, and I love the character in the movies, and he's got a really good outfit, so S tier. And we've got another Mirkwood Elf, which is the same as the other one, but with a hairpiece. So you can go there. Necromancer. He's an interesting one. Because you never really get a proper good look at him in the movie. And when he is there, he just kind of looks like a black cloud. So where should we put him? I think above Tariel, but below Nori. Radagast. Really do not like him in the movies, but the minifigure's really good. It's got really good, like the mold for the hat and the beard. I think below the Goblin King. Yeah. And now I'm feeling like I put this Bilbo way too high. I think we'll move him down to below the Necromancer. Yeah, that looks better. Right, okay. I can't tell you why, but I prefer Thorin from the Lake Town set. I don't know what it is. I prefer his outfit. Yeah, I don't know. Bard. Bard's a good minifigure. I think we will go definitely B tier. He's good, but he's not amazing. Probably above Thorin, to be honest. There we go. Master of Lake Town's got a really good hairpiece, and I don't like the character, but I love Stephen Fry. We'll go above the Necromancer. If it worked, there we go. And the Lake Town Guard. Absolutely love the helmet piece. I think we will put him just below Radagast. Controversial, but I love the design for Azog, and the minifigure is absolutely perfect execution of that design, so Azog is S tier for me. The statue from Dol Guldur, it's only a minifigure on like a technicality, but it's a statue, isn't it? I mean, for a statue, it's alright. We'll go, you could have top of C tier. I don't know if I remember this wrong, but I think this Bilbo's called the Good Morning Bilbo, which is a strange name, but it's got arm printing, and the patchwork design's really nice, so I think high A tier for him. A Bard from the Battle of the Five Armies. I prefer him to the standard Bard. I think he looks really good with the blue outfit. Bilbo from the Lonely Mountain is... I might have a bit of bias because, when the second movie came out, we didn't have this as a minifigure until the third one, and I always really wanted him. Yeah, I think that's fair. We got 3 Bilbos in A tier. I'm not sure how I feel about this one being in A tier, though. I think I might have been a bit too generous with that. I think we're going to bump him down to the bottom of A tier. Sorry for rearranging it. I just thought about it a bit more. Okay, we got to the dwarves in their armor. Honestly, I prefer Balin in his standard outfit. Dwalin, I think's... I feel like Dwalin's a bit of a downgrade as well. We'll go Yeah, B tier. I can't put him in A tier. Keely's armor's a bit kind of basic. I'd probably put him there. Feely's armor's more interesting because it's got the dark blue. So I'd probably put him above the Master of Lake Town. Tariel in an outfit from the third movie. Prefer this to the other. Oops. Yeah, I prefer this one to the other one. I'm not sure. We'll put above Bilbo. Bard with the like kind of the I suppose you call it battle damaged face. Yeah, I prefer that to the. Do I? Yeah, I prefer that to the standard one. We've got all three bards in a row. That's interesting. The Hunter Orcs from the Lake Town set are a big step up from the other ones. New face print and new hair mold as well. At the time, and it's probably my favourite out of the orcs from the Hobbit sets. So we're gonna put them above the Gundabad orcs. Galadriel S tier, easy. Oops. I don't know what I just moved. Oh, moved the Taria to F tier. Oops. Anyway, Galadriel S tier. Love the character. Can't believe that we only got her in a set for the Hobbit and not no Lord of the Rings sets, but yeah, that was really good when that minifigure came out. That was really exciting. I think the Witch King probably takes the top of A tier. He's got that really cool crown piece, and the head's glow in the dark as well. And it's one of those minifigures I just thought would never get because. He only appears in that form in Lord of the Rings for like a minute. Elrond, I think, has to be A tier. We will put him there next to Bilbo. The gold armor just looks really good. I'm a big fan of that. Thorin, I think, is S tier. The specially molded headpiece with the crown. Yeah, I think I do prefer Galadriel though. Yeah, but that hairpiece is absolutely fantastic. Dane's quite an expensive one these days, and he's got a really good helmet, so I think A tier, and I think we will put him with Elrond. There we go. Azog, but with his mouth slightly more. Oh, I just moved the Bilbo. There we go. Azog with his mouth slightly more open. Yeah, I mean, that just goes with the other Azog. Gundabad Orc, but with different face print. I'm not really a fan of the face print on this one. I kind of prefer the other one, so we will put him. I'll see if it. I think we'll put him after Radagast. And then Bane. Bane's not that interesting. B tier maybe. Bottom of B tier. Also, I think they picked a really bad hairpiece for him. I don't know why they went with that one. Bottom of B tier? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Not in F tier, which is nice. And I mean, I'm sure if they made Hobbit sets these days, they'd come up with some horrific minifigures, reusing prints and things like that. But yeah, S tier, Thranduil, Azog, Galadriel, and Thorin in his armor. And then all the way at the bottom of D tier, we have Ori, which I think is perfectly fair. I think he just looks strange with that hairpiece, and like the purple is way too bright. So yeah, there we go. There's all the Hobbit minifigures. I'm not going to become a channel that just does tier lists. Yeah, this is just because the mock they're working on is not quite that video is not quite ready yet, and yeah, doing the tier list is fun. You know, it's not the hardest thing in the world to record and edit. So yeah, I'll try and not do one for a while. I don't want to overload anyone with tier list videos. But yeah, I thought that, doing the Hobbit minifigures would be a nice follow up to my Lord of the Rings one. So yeah, that's going to do it from me for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.
Good, Anakin, good. Subscribe. Subscribe now.
It should.
Do it.